Game 5, Eastern Conference Semifinals. The Hawks find themselves in a postseason deadlock at 2 games apiece. It is a critical turning point, and they know the time is now as they face a pivotal Game 5 against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Round 2 of the NBA playoff.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. It's Game 5 with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Look at Cleveland's starting group. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. Here we go. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, we've got Hero. Paul George is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Maxey, and it's Daniels in at the 3. Look at Cleveland. They've held their own so far, Greg, in this series, and if they can pull it off, what a win that would be for them tonight.
And it would put them in the driver's seat, Kevin. One win from the conference finals. Game 5s on the road are never easy to win, though. For them to do it, they're going to have to grind this one out.
That's why Game 5s are so fun. Adebayo with a screen for George. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Garland against Hero. Garland, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
George with the screen on Mitchell. The Hawks again can't hit. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And it's Mitchell missing.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Maxey looking it over. Down low, Adebayo, and no good. Good D by Mobley.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Okoro passes to Mobley. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. Lays it up and banks it in.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
For Cleveland, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Here's Mobley. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Okay, Evan Mobley a big, folks, but you can see the touch on that mid-range jumper. That's pure.
A nice shot by George.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Hero from long range. Mobley with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Connects from 3-point range.
From 3-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
And now the first timeout called for the Hawks. Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Karis LeVert comes in for Okoro. Adebayo with the screen on Garland to the middle. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Hero.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. From outside, off the mark. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1. Adebayo passes to Hero. Back to Adebayo. Here's George. Shoots it up. And a little luck that time, but it drops. George has got his second bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Wade, wide open. Offline with his 3. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks lead by 1. Stay with it. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Hero out there with Maxey. Then it's Daniels. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's George in at the 4. That's the group start the second quarter for the Hawks. George looking around. Adebayo with a screen for George. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. It's not going to go for him. Cavaliers leading. Now Strus. Here's Allen. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Hero with it. Wade picks him up, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces any chance he can to draw a foul while taking a shot.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. George Niang is checked in for Dean Wade. And it's a Okoro in for Max Strus. The Hawks trail by 3. Left side, Maxey. Off target from outside. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And the whistle blows.
Yeah.
Going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Garland is checked in for Ty Jerome. Right side, Garland. Rebound, Atlanta. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
And talk about a battle that just kept going on. It really is a good feeling bringing home a double overtime win.
Atlanta calls timeout. The Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Bufkin. Left side, George. The Hawks again can't hit. The Cavaliers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Garland with the bucket.
Well, Coro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
George with the screen on LeVert. Maxey, no good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And it's Allen with the jam.
That's just tremendous length, exceptional hands. Jared Allen, nice and easy.
Outside, George, and Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland.
Number 45.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Maxey, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the strike.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Maxey hits them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
A baseline J, and it's Mitchell missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Cleveland.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Wade's checked in. Really left alone that time. Mitchell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
I'll tell you, he has consistently worked to become a dangerous three-point shooter. Donovan Mitchell, dynamic from downtown.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Garland kicks to LeVert. From 13, Mitchell wide open. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Mitchell's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Cavs. Maxey on the wing, covered by Mitchell. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Here's George, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Cavaliers substitution. Jared Allen. Evan Mobley.
6 seconds left in the first half. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And get ready for the fan half court.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. And pass, shoot, score, repeat.
Nothing else to add to that, guys.
Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Mobley. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Mitchell. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Mitchell's got the first field goal of the second half for the Cavs.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time in some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball is still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. They are just killing them on the interior.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Garland with it. Picked up by Hero. And Allen slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Zeller, a screen on Garland. Hero, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Garland, no good.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Johnson outside. Here's Daniels, covered by Mitchell, and that one's good. Daniels. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mobley outside. Mitchell looking it over. To the paint. And Allen with the slam.
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Shots good by Hero.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Maxey's checked in for Hero. We'll switch here also for Cleveland. Karis LeVert's checked in for Okoro. So it's the Cavaliers now. 8-point game. Outside Garland. No good from outside.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really...